I've seen him on numerous occasions, and specifically at the Breakfast Club, saying that my life was nothing more than a acorn with electrical currents.
She certainly understands that I'm pro-life. As a heart surgeon, I've operated on small children, a few days old.
He's what I call a minnow, and that's MAGA in name only, minnow.
His connection to Turkey and the fact that he couldn't get a security clearance today is an issue that needs to be discussed in this campaign, and it's a fair issue for him to have to address.
This is a distraction. There is no issue of my national security. And President Trump, despite David's earnest efforts to do everything he could to earn his endorsement, was unable to succeed. Instead, President Trump endorsed me, calling me America first.
And just yesterday, Trump defended Oz's endorsement, praising him at his rally in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Dr. Oz has led an enormously successful career on television, and now he's running to save our country just like I do from the radical left lunatics and maniacs. Dr. Oz is a man who truly believes in Make America Great Again or the MAGA movement. He believes it 100%, and he is in love with our country.
And joining us now is Dick Morris, former advisor to Presidents Clinton and Trump, and the host of Dick Morris Democracy here on Newsmax. Dick, thanks for being here. And is Dr. Oz getting attacked from fellow Republicans? Obviously he is. He's not. That's not a question for you. He is getting attacked. Just this week, Trump's former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, he broke with Trump to endorse David McCormick. He's also criticized Dr. Oz's ties to Turkey, mentioning he voted in Turkey in 2018, but not in New Jersey. So what are your thoughts on this situation? Who do you think is the best candidate in the race?
Well, I'm for Dr. Oz. I think that in a strange sense, we have two main candidates, Oz and McCormick. Oz has a negative that he voted in Turkey and served in the Turkey Armed Forces. McCormick says that he made all of his money in China, is totally dependent on China, couldn't possibly differ from the China line because his entire fortune is tied up in that. And frankly, I'd rather have a senator in hot to Turkey than to China. You know, one of them is our enemy. The other is just a casual observer.
Now, Dick, even at the Trump rally, though, people were heard booing Dr. Oz. In fact, some MAGA supporters said they want Kathy Barnett. They came away impressed by her during our debate the other night, mentioning she was a product of rape and that she's pro-life. Is that a problem for President Trump here, or do you think Dr. Oz will end up making it through the primary like we saw with J.D. Vance, another Trump-endorsed candidate in Ohio?
I think Oz will probably win. I think that we need to just pause for a minute and understand what Trump is trying to do here. The reason he's focusing so much on senatorial races is that there really is a hidden primary within the primary going on. We see the primary as Oz against McCormick, but in fact, it's Trump against McConnell. And in fact, McConnell is trying to dig up rich candidates like McCormick, who he did, and fund them and get them into the race to knock out pro-Trump candidates. And the battle is for control of the Senate. We're already assuming the Republicans are going to win the Senate. The question is, which Republicans? Does McConnell control the majority, or does Trump? Is it really a MAGA majority or just a regular Republican majority, as has betrayed us so many times in the past? And Trump is really being aggressive and courageous in going out and taking these positions. And, you know, in terms of who the senator is, I got to tell you, they all vote the same. They're all party line voters. They might as well be voting machines, not senators. Very rarely do you have a senator who votes different from his party loyalty. What's important here is that you have either a senator who does whatever McConnell says, or someone who thinks for himself and ends up hopefully backing what Trump is doing. And the question is, who do you want to run the Senate, McConnell or Trump? That's really what it boils down to.
And Dick, last night Trump was talking about how Dr. Oz has been in the homes of many suburban women as a TV personality. That could help him in a general election for sure. But he also took a shot at Dave McCormick, saying he wasn't MAGA enough. Here's what he said.
I don't know David well, and he may be a nice guy, but he's not MAGA. He's not MAGA. He's more to me than he is MAGA.
And we
No,
know that
but
McCormick
actually-
also did work in the Bush administration as well. What did you think of that comment?
But that he didn't mean to me. He meant to me, the former senator from Pennsylvania, who tried his best to get Trump thrown out of office after getting reelected on Trump's coattails in 2020. And he is abominable in that he voted to actually boot Trump out of office. And this is a battle for control in Pennsylvania with McCormick and Toomey, with McCormick, Toomey, and McConnell on one side, and Trump and Oz on the other side. And in that fight, I have no problem picking Trump and Oz. And as far as I'm concerned, Oz's connections with Trump are positive, and they certainly indicate the right kind of direction. The other thing to bear in mind is that in light of the Supreme Court likely decision on abortion, we need candidates who can reach female voters outside of the normal range of political issues. And the number of people who follow Dr. Oz's medical advice is enormous and hang on his every word. If we can get a guy like that to be leading us in the Senate and trying to attract women voters to our party, wow, what a wonderful thing to be.
Well, the Pennsylvania primary is on May 17th. Dick Morris, thank you very much for your analysis.
Thank you.
And remember to tune in to Dick Morris Democracy tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can also set your DVR. You do not want to miss that.